moving on here with Jay Caesar with that Ryu. Davip up here with that Cammy play. Jay Caesar, I believe, also had a Laura at some point too.
Fight.
So this kind of matchup, this match is gonna be difficult for Ryu. Anytime she's got meter, she can EX cannon drill like through the fireballs and react. See if Davip has those though.
Yeah, Jay Caesar though with some nice anti-airs to start off with. Not falling for the cannon.
Nice punish, Tatsu. Gonna walk up EXCP. Yo, did you not see he's gonna do that? You were so close. Both blocks, Davip. Not a big punish, but just to, establish that you can't do the sweeps out. I do something soon. He's got V-Trigger on deck. Gotta make the comeback real quick here. No health. Scratching me to kick confirm.
Activation now.
Glowing hands. Got the glow. And Davip stop him.
Nice throw break.
Side. There you go. JC's will be blocking it out.
Got some really good defense.
I mean, that's smart. Let their meter run out. Let their resources run out. That's a part of defense is letting the other person run their resources out. Good blocks again by Caesar, but he's gonna finish this off. And some of these hits are starting to come through. Good jump in. There we go. I was looking at the bars at the bottom. I was like, man, don't let this go too long, bro. Don't let this go too long. Finish it off.
Yeah, Davip not able to get anything really started here. Jay Caesar with some nice defense, just kind of playing it slow.
Backing off. I like the way that Jay Caesar's playing. It's like outside of dive kick range, at least the normal dive kick range, so that you could just kind of, make your way in when you want to, establishing some of the ground game with the fireballs. We haven't really seen Davip do anything with the fireballs. No big deal. Ooh. Off the kick. Full foot right there. Interrupt the overhead. Big punish here at the Tatsu in the corner. Saving that meter. He knows he can make his character explode. Right? Because he'll hit like a huge truck. Back throw. We're switching sides.
Davip looked like he was going to get something started here, but Jay Caesar now back in that corner.
To wear him down. Oh, if you confirms nice DP. Great reactions. Fireball activation. DP right after. That connects. Davip's got to do something real quick. You don't want to go down right now. Jay Caesar's defense again has been so on point. Lock these out, not rushing. You don't see Ryu's like this online, plus the connect right there to the super.
I don't know if that's going to kill.
Just get Oki after this. Nice tech by Jay Caesar.
Oh, and the EX fireball.
And right into it. He walked out in the middle of the street, didn't look both ways. Jay Caesar. Fireball to not over yet. That was just one. This is a fantastic display of how Ryu should be played. Even in the higher levels, Jay Caesar out here in the diamond, but I've seen Ryu's above this diamond, super diamond, ultra diamond, triple dashing, round start, no defense at all, no anti-airs at all. Jay Caesar's got him down on point though.
He was voted statistically the most popular character right now according to Capcom.
That's true. You look at them statistics, bro. This is the character that people are playing, but this is how you play the character right. You gotta put the defense on the line here. Oh, and you recover just in time. He's stuck in the corner. It's the wall.
Jay Caesar just choosing to wait it out, not really throwing much out there. Anticipated a jump.
Right, you gotta make some decisions. No, the cross cut. Davip coming out. A little more. See, there's the reason why you gotta be careful about throwing out fireballs. Throw to the corner. Stagger pressure. Putting a little bit more aggression on the board, and Jay Caesar just not really knowing when to take his turns or knowing just when to put on the aggressive stuff. Right? Like the first match was great because he had all the elements of defense, but also offense when he needed it too. But also Davip, not content to sit back this time.
Yeah, I think Davip just needs to turn up the offense, and make Jay Caesar afraid to throw something out there.
Absolutely. That heavy punch, so good. Only -6 on block, and then he just, it's hard to whip punish. Man, speaking of punishes right there. You got to do those things. Make sure that they do not get the game plan going. It's all candy right now. So the dive kicks a jump in. He didn't even need the EX, just doesn't know. Those the bar for the fitness right here. Oh man, Evan, we're seeing that. Did he hand the controller over to somebody else? Did he hand it? Oh.
That's another thing too. You never know. It could just be, hey buddy, you wanna play this round for me?
Big brother, I need some help.
We got some Bashman brother tactics going on over here. We gotta check for that.
How are we?
I don't even want to think about that.
Round one.
I think they're
Playing it out. Run it.
Yeah, it's to be expected.
You know, it's out of people's hands. You just gotta run it sometimes. It's like back in the day where your arcade stick didn't work.
Yeah.
Where hey man, old folks talk about that. You know, the old heads talk about, man, my stick on the right hand side didn't work. I had to play without a medium punch button. This is something similar. You gotta deal with the online issues. You don't always have to pick the perfect head.
Yeah, DapVip now looking like a completely different player now. Who would have thought that the lag would have affected him that much?
He gets the confirmed VP right after the finish. DapVip now on match point.
Yeah.
Round two.
It's a tale of two games here.
Like also how you just kind of like see him crouch blocking a lot, trying to look for the pressure when you kick confirm. He knows he wants to take Caesar to the corner. Caesar this time using a few more fireballs, but DapVip can read that. EX dive kick on the other side. I'm wondering if this is indicative of beautiful old CFN. So I'm going in. I'm running my game right now. Lag or no lag, I'm going in. Fireball knockdown.
Fighting his way out of that corner.
Oh, he just goes for the sweep. Okay. The knockdown. We confirm.
Oh,
super. This should definitely. Even with the scaling off the. Oh no, never mind. James Chin, but the instant overhead. James Chin, get out of here. I can't blame him for that. But anyway, DapVip is going to be moving on, regardless of any problems or not. Found the solidity that he needed, and moving on the bracket. But not just yet. Moving on to losing. But it's always good to see Ryu, right? Always good to see Ryu, and a Ryu that's patient, a Ryu that can kind of play the neutral a little bit better instead of relying on the triple dashing in the neutral. Swinging out the sweeps, randomly, things like that. I like seeing solid play like that. Great Caesar. But it'll be damn. Moving on.
Coming up, I won. We have a couple more matches left in round one. Jet Set taking on Jocks in a Box. Phoenix Wright taking on Labworks, 1983.
Numbers on them. Okay. See, 1983. What happened in 1983?
I mean, sometimes people just use, especially in Korea, I think in Japan, they just use their birth year for their user, or for their handle.
I had no idea. That whole day is wild, dude.
Yeah.
I just did that back in the day because I was not creative at all as a kid. That was my excuse. I just didn't know how you 1 2 5 6 9 fish fillet 50 or something like that.
Yeah, here you put in the random numbers, like that 420, you get that 711.
You know the other numbers.
Yeah.
We won't say them on stream. We're gonna keep it PG.
They're all there. Yeah.
They're all there.
They're there. You can Google it. Oh, I see Alex ... coming in.
The winner of last week.
The Blanca is here.
He shot Will Smith out. It's time. Florida's got to be swinging back. Florida's got to be swinging back. Can't let this man come in here with the Blanca just tromping around.
Here's the
rolling
thing
all around in Florida.
Here's the thing I'm noticing in this bracket. So let's say if Alex does win this, his next match is against DapVip. So George is gonna have to duke it out against Georgia before winners finals.
Okay. So we might see a team kill. It's possible. Dang, dude. I mean, sometimes the bracket just work out like that. Only one can survive. Only one can move on. When you're an invader, sometimes you gotta swing at your own people.
Yeah, that's just how it is. And I mean,
Well, I mean,
if you're playing online, oh, you don't want to see an exhibition between us. I'm backing out. Sorry.
Yeah. Let me get out of here. This guy's not ready.
Wait a
So
minute,
this guy-
Yardman playing Ken? All right, you know what? You know where the bias is going. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You know where the
You-
bias is going.
You have been you have a very weird relationship with Ken because you've been back and forth, and now you've been like, you know what, I'm going all in.
I mean, okay. I'll be honest. Ed is a fun character to play, and a better character to use. But
Okay.
I've been playing Ken since 1996, so I am not gonna just.
Damn.
That's character loyalty.
That's
Right.
that's legacy right there. I see that. I see that legacy. Okay.
Granted, I was blessed with some things like Third Strike and various other games where Ken was a little bit more shenanigans.
Mhm.
Oh, he went to
See?
Chosen. All right.
He
Well-
changed on you. He said, "No, I want to go for the top tier. Sticking with the name, the Yardbird."
Man,
He missed
that's the
you.
ultimate. I got mixed. And he's a member of the Chun Discord, so I guess that's fair.
Listen, yeah. Sometimes you get mixed at the Battle Lounge where you're like, who could this person be playing? And then they have like G, and then it comes up. It's like Bang or something like that. You never know. What I do know is Alex is going. Oh yeah, and it's not thank you.
Becky 123 into Takuma. Oh
Sometimes
man,
we'll go top tier. Alex going in on this top tier right here. Activation. Here we go. Yardbird saw something. Reversal pushes that back. I like that. Great usage of the defensive meter, but he is not over yet. Yardbird still got one more
He
usage.
connects. Wow,
Hey,
from
call-
downtown.
Auto walking forward. And that's the thing is like you sticking missile right there, and good by Alex. Also caught Yardbird walking forward. Or fireball pressure, but that's the key thing. When you're fighting Chun-Li, you want to figure out like how can I get fireballs because that's gonna help you in the field. Side switching stun already, Alex. The round just started, brother.
He's looking dominant.
Yeah.
This Blanca is dangerous.
We saw a blast we might be seeing it again. Yardbird actively trying to get something. The swing back in their favor. Crouching medium kick confirmed. Charge all the way. The reversal. You got probably Yardbird. I haven't think about it. But the confirm Alex stop that. It's ball.
That was a quick 2 rounds for Alex.
Blanca wins.
I think that was like a new record.
Alex so he knows how to deal with your character's stop. It's not just like him running his game, but like I know what your character can do and what I'm gonna do against him, right? You saw the V reversal against the V trigger. As soon as her arms came back, he's like, cool, I'm gonna hit with the V trigger, or I'm sorry, V reversal, and push you back.
Round 1.
And then you've wasted a part of your comeback back. Then you have to come back and get in on it. When round start, Blanca ball raw, does it twice.
Back throw now.
Punish, there we go. Yardbird gets the knocked off the plate. The Jimmy no go. Nice anti here. There, back throw.
Lunch and
Take those. Not the Blanca bite. Oh, he moved out, but he was too close to that throw. Here we go. Activation. Not just gonna be reversal it over and over again. He's gonna hold it this time. Not the meter. Pop and win.
Okay, EX didn't need it though. Just needed that little light kick.
As usual, but here's the thing: it's like I'm starting to see some signs of life from Yardbird. I like the EX bird kick, spinning legs, because that that puts the defensive option in that person's mind. I do a little bit more though. I think. There we go. Dash up EX, great punish. Pushing further towards the screen.
Oh,
But the confirm.
That's
Oh
probably
my
not
God.
gonna kill though.
Not just yet. Dash up. No, he's gonna walk up, try to go do cower crouch. Jump in.
In the
There's
air.
the win. Alex die.
Let's do this.
With that Blanca. This is a character you don't see much of, but like, I think I think Blanca's pretty decent. Like, I don't think it's a bad character. He's very wily. He's kind of weird to operate. But when you see someone like Alex play, it's like butter. So Alex,
But
moving
he's in
on.
Control. Yeah, he's in control. I mean, last week still dominant.
Florida again. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop him quick too. Can't let him go through the bracket like this.
They gotta
we see
bring
more
in
bouncing.
the cavalry.
Listen,
the
I'm-
Florida.
I'm trying to see like horses, over the hills, people with guns and stuff like that. The smog clears. You just see an army of Floridians ready with some alligators.
That's
palm
Florida on
trees.
like a normal day, I think, right? It's a normal day.
I mean, we're out here, right? Virtually, but we out here. I'm maintaining it. Juicy Online. It's great again to have an online local event for people to play. You got to keep solid. I keep saying it. Anytime I'm on the mic, I got to remind people that y'all got to come out here and play. You got to keep coming out here and play. I know online may not be optimal, but if you just sit there at home watching your Netflix, watch your Blue Earth or whatever for the 17th time, that's not going to help you. Whatever it's called, it's going to help your footsies, right? What's going to help your footsies is, practicing, playing, throwing yourself in some competition, remembering that heat, that fire that you had before everything happened. And besides, for some people, it kind of gives them some normalcy, right? To be able to be like, listen, I don't have it just like it was back in the day before COVID. But what I do have is the ability to play, the ability to hang out with some of the people, even if it's in Discord.
Yeah, and the beauty of it is too, not every, but some of this money in the bracket will be going to help RGB, the venue for the Juicy Weeklies. So, if you're not in this bracket, why are you not in this bracket? Are you just spectating? Are you not supporting your locals? You can still support your locals online.
Yeah, of course. Like, support, that's the thing. Like, especially now, it becomes even more imperative because, we got, things like Rona and Rumble out here. They got, Low Kick, all these tons of events for various games that, they need your support, whatever you can do. Even if you can't, come through, maybe you're busy, hit them with the retweet online, show people out on the Twitterverse, on the social medias and stuff like that. What's going on? Get the word out. Heck, make some clips.
Yeah, if they got a matcherino, all you have to do is insert that coupon code. You don't have to donate. You can be a pot monster if you want to. But
Oh, absolutely.
it takes like 10 seconds. Use coupon code, whatever said coupon code is, retweet a couple things.
Exactly. Anything you can do to help out is greatly appreciated. And so the thing is, when all this gets back to normal, whatever you've done to help is going to help expedite going back to the usual, right? Or at least having a place to play. I've been looking at some places having to shut down because they don't have that support. You can run that support, run it.
Yeah, I mean, people still have to pay their rent. All these venues still have to pay their rent right now. It's not a pretty thing, but every dollar helps if you can. You can help support your local venue. A lot of these places too are, I mean, look at Next Level. Next Level is probably the size of my house's hallway, but
Yeah.
New York City. So you gotta pay like what, $5-6 grand a month to maintain that space. And when you don't have people coming in, it's been like what? How many months? I feel like since March. I think the last thing we did was in March. Maybe even
Was it
before
March?
that. No, maybe April. I think April was the last local that we went to, and then all of a sudden everything just shut down. It was wild.
I can't even think in terms of time. All I think is like there was a, before it hit and nuclear winter hit and we weren't outside where everyone's wearing masks and stuff like that. The ones who survived, But let's help the businesses survive. These landlords, they still coming through.
I don't even want to think about the nuclear winter.
I don't even I don't remember the last low. I just remember running just CEO Dreamland, and an email just came in saying all events that are basically just can't have 50 or more people. I'm like, well, there goes my locals because I can't risk that.
Yeah,
Right.
It's wild.
Can't have people like lining up and like coming in and out to play their matches.
There is
it
good
won't
news
work like that.
like some venues are opening up. Luckily, our venue, RGB, is open up. We've discussed on events, but I'd rather be comfortable with 100% rather than just doing 60 people.
Right.
I like that. That's good, you know.
Because I could do like a small KI, small Street Fighter, since the scene is not really big, but it's like, it's not fair, because then like, Tekken people will be asking, Smash players will be asking, like, I'd rather just make it big once we can do 100%. Yeah, a lot of plans, a lot of dev games are going to be coming back once we get back. Like,
That's a
go ahead.
I was gonna say that's a good thing is like at least the benefit of some of this is like you get to kind of plan like what's gonna be happening like after when everything goes back to normal, like, oh, we could do this, this, and this, or we should be doing this, this, and this. Oh, there's interest for KI. What if we did something like this?
Yeah, I didn't invest a bunch of Xboxes. I definitely didn't do that during the quarantine.
Oh, wait a minute.
Big
Wait a
victims on
minute.
that one.
Someone clip that.
Leak that one out. Leak that out.
Leaks coming?
I didn't think like let's just go big, let's just support. You know, if it's gonna be at CEO, we're gonna run it. And Shibali's updating the lineup as well. You know,
That's
Evo's
right.
not the only one with surprises.
That's right, Seed. Still gonna be happening. Fingers crossed. I mean, it's all the way in December now, but it is gonna happen. I'm gonna fly down there because, heck yeah, tournament.
Appreciate you.
Also,
Oh man.
hey,
Might be too.
I don't want to. I kind of don't want to deal with snow.
I don't blame
Oh,
you.
it would feel nice. You're right. I don't. No Chicagoans, Midwestern people want to deal with that garbage. Even though we live here, it's awful. If you, I know some people are maybe in the chat or who are watching this are probably from Florida. Snow is hell. Like y'all think you are in hell because you were, max. We get buried. We get absolutely buried, and every year it's terrible. So
I just
anytime
can't
we can
help,
avoid it,
I just can't help but remember Jabali 2 years ago suffering at Frosty, or not really
Oh,
suffering,
no.
but just like having issues with the snow. Not having the proper tools to scrape, so he had someone else scrape snow for him, and oh man,
damn.
that
That's
infamous tweet. What does it mean when your wheel is spinning and your car is not moving?
Listen, y'all, they just say people need to come through. But see Chicago when it opens up, get that was the point. It was not just Jabali. It was like a lot of people who were like,
Oh, Cali
"How do you guys
too.
live with this?" Yeah,
Finally, we
Cali
got
is
score.
special.
Yay! We can move on.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have Shin Matt versus Jet Set coming up.
All right. Let me run out for like a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, that minute will take me the time to figure out what are these CFM.
Very very apt to the name. Plays Akuma. Plays
Oh
Akuma
yeah,
very
no,
well.
we're having to have Shin Matt, the guy who was playing Laura.
Oh, Shin Matt.
Yeah.
My bad. I misheard you. My bad.
It's
I get
all-
people all hyped up for Akuma and Shin Matt.
Hey man, you never know. Shin Akuma can make it far in bracket.
I would expect them to because I've seen that person play.
Oh, me too. I love how he plays.
I mean, I like Akuma this season, so like I like watching Akuma even more now because you have to really, no offense to Akuma players, you have to think a lot harder with your move usage and stuff like that with Akuma this season. So I like watching Akuma players either adapt or die. And watching the ones that adapt really kind of showcase what Street Fighter is like. Really have to do the whiff punishing, things like that, the economy of buttons, all that good stuff. So that's not what's gonna happen just yet.
Yeah, I wonder which character he's gonna pull because I actually don't know. From what I've been told, Jet Set has good conversions, 2-0ing Jack in the Box, so I'm not sure what character he'll play.
Bison, Urian team, got a lot.
He's got that Falk icon though.
It could be fun.
Jet Set, all right, man, Jet Set. Let's see what happens. All right, yeah, RJ gonna go down. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Shin Matt versus Jet Set. Now, if this lines up right, real quick, I guess if we see a Bison Falk matchup, I'm guessing Jet Set sweating a little bit because Falk does not do well against Bison. Once he's in, he runs his game and it's difficult, even with the reversals and things like that. he's got a great way of dealing with the neutral with the blast, dealing with their forward heavy punch, dealing with just her extended normals in general. Once he's in, it's really
Dang,
difficult to get her
I
off.
tried to avoid this, but I didn't do it. They're both from South Florida.
Oh,
So we have a team kill.
regional matchup. Regional
Mhm.
matchup.
Listen, that's gonna happen. You know, we are playing a local, despite we more of a regional type of local, where we include other regions in general. I'm sorry. This is gonna happen. So we're gonna fight each other, see who's the most dominant, who will be the best to go up against.
I mean, best case scenario, it's going to be a Georgia versus Florida winners finals. I think. Best case scenario.
That's best case, but we'll see. I don't know. Could be Georgia versus Georgia, or Florida just does it this week.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got the Falk pick.
So Psycho Mind. That's gonna allow a little bit more pressure and some setups too. Let's see if Shin Matt's gonna lap that out, because you know a lot of Falk players, they're not really. There's not really a lot of Falk players in the first one, right? And I don't know how many people know how to deal with that net skill too. If you've not watched a couple YouTube videos, you're probably like, what is this bubble in front of my face? She can detonate it, keep herself even more plus. Shin Matt just staying at I like this range. Not going in too hard. Pleases the EX, but Jet Set with the activation. Push up light, EX, the stomp, grease the shoots. And trying to get that slide activation there. Jet Set kind of looking out for it. Jet Set's all stocked up.
There's that
What a
bubble.
call.
Uh-oh.
Oh, on the other side, the slight walk off put Shin Matt. He did not cancel into the reverse, so it gets popped. That first one, and I like the way Jet Set played. You know, staying outside the range of Bison, what he wants to do. He nice EXDP. He did that one raw. Lord Ramsey raw. Nice whip
not?
punch though for Shin Matt was really good, and now he's in. Inferno. Scissors right after.
With the throw, but no punish.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you gotta think about what he wants after. I don't think you'll you'll find that you might be hitting Bison a little more than you think.
Oh
It's
no! EX runs right into that fireball.
reverse full Jet Set. Spinning that V bar on V reverse is pretty smart, because you want to get rid of this. But it's all gone. It doesn't matter. After the Psycho Crusher. I was gonna say the V reversal idea was smart, but came a little bit too late. You know, you either want to use your V bar for the big comeback for this character, or you want to eliminate some of the pressure this character puts on you. Down heavy for swipe, the Psycho swipe. That's one of the times where you'll V reversal when you have the fall. Psycho swipe, charging it up, ringing it up, pulling up the debt. 5 kicks. I like that. Just a slight walk up too by Jet Set. No, that's punishable. The Inferno right there. Matt looking for the activation. Oh, sorry, combo didn't complete it.
I was just waiting it out.
See, one of the
Man, got
positions,
the fireball.
it lands on it. XDP. Oh, what I like that. Body approach. Oh, yep, he was plus. Take his turn. Hit his. Backdash. Explosion. Oh, not even necessary. In that. Finishing things for the first one. But I'll tell you, that was a grinder. Alright? It's not free by any means. Jet Set was on the verge of hitting trigger. And could have swung that back, but no go. Shin Matt takes the first one. Again, this is difficult. This is like, if Bison runs his game, runs his pressure, and I think she doesn't really have a good close-up game. Like, she has the fireballs charged up, and that's kind of difficult. It doesn't really allow you that close range ability to fight this character. The long range is decent, but you can just EX jump in there, and I like that initial Inferno trying to catch some of those center normals. Shin Matt, relatively safe from certain distances. We're gonna get punished by it.
Jet Set just using the length that's to try and get some space.
Into space. The time you really have to worry about is when Shin Matt gets meter, right? He does the EX stomp, EX double reverse, all that goofy stuff. Nice Look at that.
That's still.
Interrupting it from coming in. Denial.
Oh. Again.
The crush. In the corner. Bison has V-trigger. There's a man grab with that back throw. Jet Set's got a lot of room to work with, but it's all gone. He's a jump in.
Anticipated that DX. Goes right in.
He's gonna save that bar. He's 1 or 2 confirms. He'll make it happening. Jet Set says no. Was it close up? He does get that confirmed. Nice. In with the fireball featured.
Round 2. Fight.
But Jet Set playing it slow, and I like that. You can't be rushing in there, right? Only 2 more stakes. We've seen it before. You get so much up, let them build too much V bar, and then Shin Mat just has a field today.
Jet Set just waiting it out. Shin Mat trying to get in. There's that scissors.
Why? You know, I would like to do a higher punish, but maybe without charging up the fireballs. I don't know if she can do that. Cross scissors. Back walk and Shin Mat to all AVPs. Get a little bit more defensive. Just staring at him, but runs right into it. Cannot overextend against Spicy. Counter hit, mid screen, put the wake up button, up the light. Activating. I'm back there's that null buff right there. Up the heavy right there.
It's blasting.
All that's gone.
Stomp over Jet Set either. Activate from Shin Mat. Psych goes across the screen.
Jet Set needs like one good combo.
Oh, the
But
bubble.
it's not gonna happen. The back row.
We'll do it for Shin Mat.
Actually, like one hit into. Never mind. There's the anti-air from Shin Mat, the crouching heavy punch. And I was gonna say if he had kind of like super, he could have taken it out. But you know, it happens. And also things that happen or spectating thing. I think someone might have dropped out here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what happened.
Hopefully not a rage quit. That would have been that'd been something. I think we lost Jet Set.
Oh no, Jet Set.
I think we lost Jet Set. You know, it's kind of unfortunate, but the meme going around the country right now is Florida Wi-Fi.
Something's also happening, you know. I mean, it depends also on your provider too. Like some people have, I forgot what it's called. Cali. I hear Cali's connections are kind of sus sometimes.
I don't think we can. I don't want to actually put companies on blast for the sake of, you know.
You know, it also the other thing is it just could be CFN being goofy. Yeah. So you know, things happen. It was close to being Shin Mat. I forgot what I'm gonna do with that. Real quick here. But I gotta say, Shin Mat, you know, Shin Mat, right there at the end, great anti-air, things like that. It was also good by Jet Set to kind of play it late and slow. Shin Mat.
Shin Mat was up one round in that next game. So we'll probably have to have them play out that first one. Hey,
CPT.
don't forget. Yeah, but don't forget, Juicy has other games this week that you can sign up for. Smash.gg is the place to be. You want that good net code? Skullgirls on Wednesday.
Tell them.
You know, I played Skullgirls online for the first time in a while. I got completely destroyed, but I was happy because I knew that it was because of my lack of skill and not because of bad net code.
You didn't have to deal with any, you know, 10 frame of delay. Bro, I booted up Grand Blue today. I was like, yo, I'll hit the rank. That's good. Yeah. And then guess what? 10 frames of delay. Absolute hell. So, you know, it'd be like that. But it's also be like that when you can find great games like Skullgirls who have great net code. Unfortunately, some of the games, not my cup of tea. But I am over here envious. And especially as a Street Fighter 5 player, I am super envious of great rollback net play.
I feel like MK has also gotten a resurgence, new pack, new characters, and new story.
I just hope that whenever they patch, maybe for the next game, whatever. But we are going to go into this final match. We're going to play one round, I believe. The last round, it was in favor, because everything was in favor of him.
Round 1. Fight.
In favor of him. So we're going to see what happens here. Play it out.
I think they might actually just restart the entire set, or not set, but just this.
I guess they're going in because you see Jet Set, he's swinging back. Fire. We saw that before the bub up. But that's why, so he's got to be preemptive about that. He's got to figure that out. Kind of just understanding when the jump timing is. Going for the scissors. Good check by Jet Set. Anti-air. You know, you'll take that Jet Set. Not a big jump hit, but this is a big counter hit combo. EX. Throw into the corner.
Shinmat getting in there. What's the stun?
One more. Just waits for it. Oh, the cross up didn't go. Anti-air, take him out of the sky.
Another EX connects. Oh my god.
Yo, spin that cash, but it doesn't matter. Shinmat rubbing off the shoes before he comes.
Round 2.
It's good. It's good courtesy. Good manners.
Yeah. Good.
Manners.
Listen, you gotta have those even if you play my team. Even if you're pressing the other person here, Shinmat is again on match point. They are gonna run it all the way out, just gonna play it all the way over here.
Oh, just double EX, triple EX scissors? Spin it all
Yo,
three?
spin it all the way, go all the way through. Look at the health, look at the chip. Go dip. Oh, the empty jump didn't grab him though. Jet Set can still make it.
Gets into all these resources. There we go, activation time.
You have to find the confirms, right? You have all this bars.
Oh,
you have to find the confirms. Oh, okay. Took off a lot of health. Jet Set wants to make that last hit into the super. You shouldn't have let him. There it is. He stays alive. Jet Set says, I still want to play. Says, I still want. The controller's still in his hands. I'm still playing. Not out of this just yet.
Final round. Fight.
Let's go. He says, oh.
He's got it charged.
And it's funny because, like, Jet, you know, I love seeing the low tier heroes work. Not even low tier, just people who the matchup doesn't benefit them at all. I love seeing them work. Jet Set's doing a great job, but here we go. Shinmat with the confirm. Attack the chase down with the EX.
Is that ball?
Out to the explosion if she hits that. Pop that guy off. Get a few frames here or there. A nice V reversal though.
Bubbles causing lag for anybody else?
Right, things right now, if it's on our end or not. EX, nice interruption. Just throwing it out. Letting them rip. It's around. Jet Set. Dash up. Where? Looking for it. The dash ups. Nothing being checked though.
Gotta confirm Jet Set blasting now.
EX again. That stay alive though.
Gosh!
He goes for the command grab and that's enough. Shinmat stays alive and defeats Jet Set.
Good stuff from Jet Set though. Definitely did not make this a free match at all.
No, not at all. That was. I love seeing the low tier or characters that just lose a matchup. I love seeing them work. I love seeing them go in like that. I love the way that Jet Set played. The ideas were there. It's just like a few misconfirms here that you know, away from winning, or just even maybe thinking I can land this B trigger comeback. Like if I just learn this confirm, hit this confirm, you know, I'm gonna make the comeback. But easier said than done. Bison is very strong. That matchup does not favor him, but a great play to Shinmat. Moving on in the bracket, goes to the winning side.
On the semis, we've got Alex Dotsa versus Dap Vip, Georgia. And on the other side, we got the Florida boys, Shinmat and Shin Akuma.
Oh, Shin versus Shin. True versus True. That's going to be fun to see. Man, these have been some ridiculous matches. You know, just in terms. But last week we saw some Sims, we saw some Mika, things like that, right? So we see a lot of variety, and again, that's why you always watch these locals. That's why you can't be sleeping on people's locals, right? You can't be just ignoring other people's, other people's scenes and things like that. These people may be the ones that piece you up in pools. You might think, oh man, everything's good to go. I'm clear. I'm ready to work. But then you meet up with this. Who's this guy? Alex Dot Dot. I don't know who this dude is.
This guy's playing Blanca, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you're done. Alex Dot Dot speed running right now. He's trying to just speed run through this bracket.
That's the thing. Like, that's why I always tell people, like, at least maybe once a month, just pop in someone else's locals and just watch them, right? Like, I'll watch the locals for Asa. Obviously, we do low kick stuff like that. These are good to watch too as well. But you got to be on the upcoming NLBC, all of them, just like is out there. You'll also get a sense of what the level of play is in a different region, and maybe how they're using their characters, right? But
Always
now
good
we're gonna
to-
have.
Always good to do some scouting. Always good to just take a look at what's going on. Could be happening right next door. Right next to you.
I'm gonna have to I'm definitely not wanting to fight that Cammy, bro. When he started getting. You're Grandmaster for
Yeah.
that's another person on the other side. It's also Grandmaster. These are two accomplished players. Some high level action coming up.
I'm looking for some high flying stuff. Just a lot of quick offense and wild shenanigans.
I mean, you know what's about to happen. You really don't see much of Blanca. Like I said already before, so I'm really curious how this match is gonna go with Cammy. Cammy is one of those characters where I feel like she gets slept on still, but she does well against so many characters that even though she's not considered top tier by a lot of people, top tier list, she should be. She does well against the top tier. Akuma, she can do well on the ground with Rashid. A lot of Rashid players actually think that match is 5-5. And she has ways to deal with the Blanca ball, on the incoming block. So I think, Cammy can do well. But Alex is, this is a different type of Blanca, bro. Like
This is final boss Blanca.
right? And he needs to shit in front of his name too. Oh, he's going for the skill 2.
Oh, that's good getting it though.
Dive kick, pressure in the corner. This is hard because you don't have a 3-frame, so you kind of have to hold on to your Blanca.
That's a lot more aggressive than his last stream match too.
I like how he's just sniffing the moments to go in. Right? It's not like continuous aggression. It's just like guy going dive kicks, run a few hits, I'm gonna wait back. Also because that man has meter, can run the DP.
I guess we more interested in maybe playing a different place who knows that bit more than our usual players. They're both from Georgia.
Oh, they both got that Glennet Brawl dojo.
Oh, the invaders! Oh, I forgot this is an invader match right here. So both. It's gonna be it's a team kill. EX DP, nice. And, the confirm though from that bit. There's the final one off the heavy.
Look at that source for Davvid.
Kept it all. That's something
Yeah.
that you bring.
Investments.
I mean, the stock's about to go up, bro. It's time to cash in. That has a lot to do that with. And one of the things you can do with Cammy is like hit the confirm, hit them with the super, and then you get the ultra right after. So if you feel like for life lead, it's not the worst idea. Ooh,
There you go.
still alive.
Nice dive kick.
Put out EX dive kick on the other side. The shimmy, no bite. Yo, with picky stuff. Alex staying solid though. Hitting the ground, hitting electricity on the ground, right in the cord. Corner. Oh, bit. Oh, here we go. Fraud counter. This is where let's get wild. The setups. And when this character's closer to you, this is when the ability to run that feature of keep. But it's running out right now. Let's confirm you. Elections off. Oh!
Try to headbutt, but no.
Overhead. Big TPs right here. Dabip does have meter. Looking for the final hit. Doesn't go in. There's critical or just yet.
No. That was,
Reversal.
that was an interesting decision right there.
Final round.
That's wild. That was a back and forth. survived the scramble, and it was Alex with the overhead.
Yeah, now, that's what I said earlier, just a lot of shenanigans. High energy, octane offense, there's a B reversal. Yeah,
Pip
block
going
the
in.
ball. Can't, oh,
DP, I like that. That's great spacing by that Pip. Oh, he's going in right now. Just no more hints of, pensiveness. Just a hooligan to do it.
Daft Pip's like, there's no lag here. We're playing against, it's Georgia versus Georgia. There's no delay.
You're sitting right by your bro, like maybe like a mile away.
Oh,
I mean,
that'd be
it-
wild.
Logically, there shouldn't be, right? But you don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
what do we
yeah,
have?
you're
we
right.
got
You
two
just assume
people.
that everything's in the same area.
Yeah, we got two people in Georgia being streamed in Florida with commentators in Chicago.
Fight.
You're bouncing around, baby, all over the place. That's what's going on. COVID.
We're testing
Makes you try something.
CFN. We are testing CFN to the limit tonight.
Listen, you just try something different because of COVID, okay? Side kick, we in. DP at the end. It's a throw, dab it. Going in. Alex trying to find a way out. Again, it's hard because that character's
hey.
not a four-framer. It's a four-framer. That can get crushed if you get hit with that. Alex, afraid, can't punish it. Just gonna go for the activation.
That's anti. Alex thought that really can't get anything going right now.
He's trying. Nice neutral jump. But here's the jump in. He heard you. He said, I got you, bro.
He's like, I got it. Careful.
DP. Oh. That doesn't matter. Nice heavy confirm right there. That's it on match point.
Round 2.
That Pip's the one doing the speed running now.
Fight.
Yeah, block the ball. Opening home crush counter.
Stalking big up here. Dyerzo. He's gonna jump in. Oh, he did a sweep for some reason. Must have been an input error there. Fortunate.
Again, that Pip just saving the resources, building up all this meter.
Let's get that trigger. And look at how close he is to trigger, right?
Yeah, it's wild. There you go. Full resources now for that Pip.
Plus range, bro. Plus range. Nice reaction, EXDP. The back. Holding that up. Hitting the ground. Mom said I couldn't have this toy. I'm throwing a fit in the toy store. Oh, missed the side kick. Bad. No health. Answer back with the buttons. Stay alive.
Oh.
Alex, the pensive play working out.
Final round.
Stocked up the resources and was able to get the V-trigger stuff going enough to put Dapip down at a deficit. Dapip on the other side. Throw.
Oh,
Oh, the
super
super!
What
Did
a
it trade?
trade!
Unfortunate the way that reacted. You wasted all that meter for Dapip, though, undeterred. Been in the situation before. He's been here before.
Doesn't matter. Throw. There it is.
Dapip.
Cammy
That's
wins.
a sign of a person who's been playing fighting games for a while. That's been playing. That's been stressed. Because if you can waste that amount of meter and not just be like, I don't know what to do now,
Yeah, still able to close it out.
you accomplish
Go time.
I wonder.
that person.
I wonder how often those two play each other too at their locals.
I mean, we haven't seen a beat skill from Alex in a while, so it's got to be, maybe constant enough for him to try to change things up. And it wasn't the worst idea, but
What interests me
It was
the
Dapip.
most was that change, and not only that, Dapip is known as one of the TOs of that region. He plays a lot, especially like old school games like Marvel, but I never knew he put in a lot of work into Street Fighter.
Marvel reactions and Marvel, when you've been put in a situation where you get hit like once or twice and you're deleted, I feel like that just changes the person. That changes the man.
It all makes sense now. Everything.
Alex,
He's got
Yo,
so
Alex-
many advantages. He's a TO, so he can scout all these players. He's a Marvel player, so he's got basically everything thrown at him and used to just getting hit once and then dying. It all makes sense.
Running the first of hundreds.
I mean,
Hey man, that changes you. Put
that
some hair in your chest.
that Vips, we got a Marvel player in winners finals. We got a Tio in winners finals. Let's go,
Tio.
Steel.
Who said the staff can't do it? Who said the staff only put down the stick so that you can pick up yours? But don't let that mean nothing to you. All right, because that means at any point, if they want to, they'll enter the bracket just like this. Shin Mats looks like he's coming into the lounge.
Matt
Ready to
versus
throw down.
Akuma, Bison versus Akuma.
Oh, oh.
This is the Florida team kill, unfortunately.
Again, we're gonna see maybe some people that they probably know each other. They know each other's styles. They know.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
Yo.
They do often go to the Juicy Monthers as well. I have had them on stream several times in the past.
I've seen a little bit of Shen Map before, and in other tournaments here and there. Also, big props. Give some props up to people who drive out the locals at a distance. I know some people who are maybe I don't know them, but I've seen some people that have are maybe 5 minutes outside or 10 minutes, and they're like, you know what? I don't want to get. It's like, dude, you're maybe 4 stops off the CPT. Whatever. see how gone my brain is?
We haven't.
Whatever.
I haven't been on the
Chicago
CTA
service.
in 3 months. I haven't been on the
CTA.
CTA in that long.
That's the Chicago Public Transit.
Actually, it's the Chicago
Chicago
Transit
Transit Authority. See, I'm trying to make it my own. I have not touched the Metro. What I will touch is this game right here. Street Fighter 5. We're gonna get getting right into the action. Shin Matt versus Shin Akuma. The true versus the true. The real versus the real.
Villain battle.
I think this is a matchup where it has been routinely even. And even though both characters have received some nerfs, some more than others, especially on Akuma's side, they both, fight each other pretty well. Scratching medium kick, create the pressure.
Just about even here too. Shin Akuma does have more resources.
Got some
that
absorption.
V-trick
Oh, red fireball. Yeah, there you go. Toss him back. Build that V-bar. Shit, Matt with the V-trigger one. Perfect for online.
Ooh,
He knows what to do.
Oh, the slide finally connects to Shinbat, but
Wake up the XPP.
we're online. Why not?
Oh, on the other side.
Another D.
Hard knockdown. Time to guess with the coin. You don't have a reversal, and you are in V-trigger, so no V reversal at all. Oh,
Don't
Nice
quite
up.
into it.
nice. That fat
Round
left.
2. Fight.
Who could have known that they would be matched up against each other?
Well then.
It just happens like that when you get in the brackets like this. It happens out here everywhere. Nah, it happens everywhere. They just gotta run it. That makes it even spicier when they fight each other. Well, yo, called him with the chase back with the EX scissor kick. No, that was not the right call this time. That's punishable, but go for it. Sometimes it happens so fast with a wake up activation. What I do know is you gotta flip the coin. Shin Matt does have Universal on deck. Spin this. Got the situation. How is he gonna do it? Oh, Rakdos is how he's gonna do it. Meaty nice, the shimmy. Should do it right here with the blast. Smooth stuff.
Bison wins.
I'm the true. I'm the real.
Shinbat wants depth, and Shinbat's gonna be represent.
Look at his chops. He's drooling over there. See him dabbing the drool away from his chin. He's hungry, but this ain't over yet. That's just one. And it wasn't free. It was just a few mistakes from Shin
Round
Akuma.
1. Fight.
Big jump in. Back heavy. Nice canceling the red fireball. Slides the raw stuff from Shin Matt.
All it takes is rest.
Then you gotta think about that, right? Are you gonna slide like that? It's the rest of the match.
I just want to say for the record that any character with a slide is cheap, and
Yeah, you're right. Nah, you're right. I was trying to put some deep.
I just want to say any
Okay,
character with a slide,
hella
regardless of flaws, is cheap. I'm definitely
Okay.
throwing some shade right now.
Definitely should. Vegas hella cheap. Don't let this. No punish right there. Activation though. V reversal great by Shin Matt using the V trigger. Not really needing it. He didn't need the V trigger. He's gonna spin the V bar for a V reversal. Staying defensive. Staying on top of him. Shin still staying. Oh no.
It's okay. It'll get fixed before Evo. Oh,
You know what the wild thing is? Is like, I didn't know the particulars, how far someone could spectate or watch, or like what went into that stuff, or like, you know, like I did a thing for UAE, and like, actually what's funny is we had 3 bars. I didn't even play it out. We had 3 bars. I'm sure it would have been like, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh no, what? We just went back into it? Or did we go back?
no, I think they went back in.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got some synchronization. So maybe they didn't disconnect.
We
Just us.
disconnected.
Maybe it was just
Maybe
us.
So what I noticed, it's happening on my end too. There might be some things from the players. Like, it's happened a lot where the matches are still going, but we just can't see it as fast.
like final round here.
Shin Matt took that one right here. Okay, Shin Man. You know how you did it, but it's working out for you.
Oh, that's the stun. This could be it. Still in this. Jing Demon Shin Akuma stays alive.
Akuma wins.
Crazy. Just pure craziness. We didn't get to see all of it, but it's all tied up now. 1-1. Now we're gonna see if
Round 1.
just gonna go back into it.
Fight.
All right, so are we? Yeah,
All tied up?
My thing was literally, you know, look at that. So, back into it. Nice hell attack to start. It goes been Tekken. Quite a bit. Oh no, you went for the. Not dead yet. Guess for the game in the corner. Big blast to hold you down. EX to hold you down again. Shinakuma answered back with the 3 frame. Besides, yes sir. Heavy toss for the open. Put him in the corner with the throw. Okay for Akuma, not as strong this season, but he did catch the button. So you saw a counter hit, and that's a stun. What a comeback from Shinakuma. Over this with the throw. One more. The tip. Oh, but no,
shit,
the wake up back throw. No dog. No fear in his heart. He just woke up.
The reverse of what happened last time. Last time it was Shin Akuma with not that much health. This time Shin Matt able to steal that round.
That was literally, it felt like it was in his hand. He had it. And just, man's reached across the table, grabbed the salt. Said, nah, I don't need your help, no thanks.
Yeah. Now we're good. It's Tuesday. It's Bison Day.
Oh, lands on the blast. This is one of the things about Akuma. You have to, you gotta play for character. What situation, especially a high division character like Bison, you can't, there's no room for mistakes. There's no room for error. Hell attack.
Fly coming and activate.
You knew it was gonna happen, man.
Oh.
It's had the Mito attack, you knew it was gonna happen. Not the reset the EX is enough.
So Shin Matt moving on. He will be
And
taking
Bison
on
wins.
George's Dap Vip in winners finals. Ooh. So we're gonna see Cammy versus Bison in winners finals. Georgia versus Florida. This is the chance. Shin Matt has a chance to defend the house. Knock everybody in Georgia in a loser's side.
It's up to you, bro. I leave this to you. I leave it to you. Well, yeah, you know, Shinakuma's still in it too. But I gotta give props for Shin Matt not breaking down, because one of the things about Bison is that I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real. Maybe I got some bias because I used to play Bison. I've moved on.
Air quotes, used to play Bison.
But here's the thing: with Bison, he doesn't really have a real reverse. It's all about him with putting on pressure. But if he gets pressure, it's difficult for him to get a character off. You have to rely upon your own inherent defense and your own inherent defensive options to do the job that you need to do. Right? You get a 3-frame, and that's really about it. You don't really have a DP. Your B reversal's good, but you're using that, so you can't use B trigger possibly, depending on what bar or which one you pick. So you don't really have the options some of the other characters have. So his defense, Shin Matt's defense, did not break down, not crack down. It's great. But how will it fare? That's it.
This Cammy, Georgia's own Dap Fit.
This is not a fun matchup for many Bison players because of the rushdown, because of the constant pressure. The aerial approach is really difficult for Bison to deal with. He has to be very predictive in his anti-airs, crouching heavy punch, or the hell attack. And with the dive kicks, they can really change up the angle.
I'm terrified right now. We're sandwiched between the two Cammies.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. You see me play a little bit of Sagat on there. I don't want to be here. I don't. Not a fun matchup for Sagat. Not a fun one. Gotta play perfect.
I'm just gonna hold 2 kicks and pray she's in the air.
It's even then, that's the thing about Cammy, is that she's always had this for all the seasons. I mean, since she's been in the damn game, is that her aerial approach, her dive kick pressure, the EX dive kick pressure, normal dive kick pressure, hooligans, all the aerial approaches are really hard to deal with. They cycle through the options correctly. So you see her in the air and you're like, cool, I'm gonna hit this button. It's like, no, you get popped. She starts her turn. Shin Matt does have other characters, but he's got a Urian, which, to be honest, fares about the same as Bison. That's difficult.
The thing is, I'm surprised we haven't seen a Urian yet. I know Florida's got some Urian players.
Oh, we know Florida's got some Urian players. We know all about them Urian players. And if they weren't working right now, they'd be here. I think. I don't know. I don't know where he's at actually. I don't know if he's
He might be working. He was working
Just
last
assuming.
week. We can forgive him. I mean, people got jobs. We gotta make that money in these times.
Yeah, that's right. I'm hella grinding out here. I'm rushing. I'm like bagging Dyke. Yo, Dyke, go please. Let me hit you.
Whoa, Shin Matt busting out the jury.
Hold on.
Wait,
you know what?
What? Excuse me?
But that's the thing is, like, if your Urian and your Bison are probably gonna, on paper, gonna lose to this. Why not try something that maybe has a DP, has an aerial approach, has some anti-airs, she can at least contest with. I'm not sure 100% how the matchup goes, but what I do know is that you're better off, at least with this character, at least dealing with the air approach, than you are, with Bison or Urian.
He does have an extra game to work with because it's his first 3. So if this doesn't work out, he can just switch back to Bison or Urian if he chooses.
Takes out, punish, EX, catch up, great tech. Rapid fuel's coming. Not a big punch, but you put him in the corner. This is where you want to put him. Have the screen space to work with Jury is really smart because you want to build up the stocks. Got 2 on deck, but Dapper going in right here. Shimmy game, no.
Getting close to stun. There it is.
Yeah. He was coming as soon as hit the trigger. That much on Shin Matt toss. Other side of the screen like a rag doll. Stack of potatoes.
I believe last week he did the same thing as well. Switched to Jury for a game and then just ended up going back to Bison.
Yeah, and it wasn't against Cammy, but I think it was actually against Blanca.
Yeah.
But there's the thing is like, you got to figure out if this works for you or not. But you got to figure out quick. What Shin Matt, nice shimmy, but stocky up. Okay, gonna do it 3 times. Showing off.
Alright, all 3 fireballs available for Shin Matt. Not anymore.
I can preempt try to check the air approach. Dapper does find a way in, threading the needle with the dive kicks.
Activate time. There's a back throw.
we go. When she's got V-Trigger, she becomes just a better beast, right? She's not really as damaging character. She's got to have resources on deck, like the charges and stuff like that. V-Trigger helps her out.
And he's got meter too. Plenty of meter, but there's an EXDP.
Of course, denied. Matt Saka, okay, B skill. Trying to shut down, trying to play the ground game a little bit too. But that's not really been the problem. It's been the air approach, right? That started the game for Evan over and over. Way down from the sky. Reaction, no!
Very
Nice whip punish. I love
Final round.
to catch him low right after. And that was just a bad call from DatPip, and Shin Matt took advantage. Oh no, punish! There we go. But this is where you don't want to be. We've seen Shin Matt play a little more defensive. Yeah, excellent. Okay, good tech. But the thing is, like, if DatPip just goes in, smothers. Put the pillow on his face while he sleeps.
Yeah, and DatPip very dangerous right now. All these resources, and he's busted out super.
Change it. Jump heavy kick. Jump dive kick at certain ranges to kind of call out things. Try to get a VP coming from it so you can get a punish. It's anti-airs from Shin Matt. There's a punish right there. There you go. Oh, don't get hit. Oh no, that Gray Life. That throw did a ton of damage. Gray Life B trigger. B reversal. No. Crouching media kick. Hooligan dive kick. Take it. Hurt. Got the meter. Only needs one to make it, but you can't get opened up. Crouching media kick is gonna do it. One hit from either player is gonna do it. Either person looking for that final hit into the CA might not even need to do it, to be honest.
Getting close. Super.
For the chip, yeah, there it is. Cheetos, Doritos, and Fritos. Take your pick. DatPip takes the first
Cammy wins.
I'm gonna see now if Shin Matt's gonna stick with his jury or make a switch. He wasn't doing that bad. I mean, it seemed like he had control of the matchup,
Round
but
one.
DatPip though, just turning up the offense and closing it out.
But like when you run through characters like that, like how much do you know specific-wise? As sets go on, like first threes go on, but DatPip could just use that as like a data gathering game. Oh, okay, that's how you play. All right, I see you. Oh, missed. All right, Shin Matt gonna take advantage. Activation. Shimmy. Fight right here, reel him in. Shin Matt, proving me wrong. I was thinking like you have three characters. Do you know the specifics? Can you run those three characters at such an optimal level? It's working out right now.
Yeah, looking really good right now. Not able to capitalize on that stun meter now. DatPip fighting out of there.
Commentary curse right here.
Again, both have full meter. Oh, super. As I say that, DatPip just like, oh, I have full meter? All right, super.
He just dumped it right outside. He said, I don't need this anymore. Just dumped it in the alleyway.
He just fills it all up, and by the time he fills it all up, he's like, all right, super time.
Great confirmed by DatPip. But Shin Matt does go in this round with the full bottle of water. But can you use it when DatPip is all over you, smothering you, man? Pillows on the face. He's saying, get off me. He said, I can't breathe. What are you doing? Shin Matt, it doesn't feel like, it's a lot of combos coming from Shin Matt. A lot of big confirm, picking away and really capitalizing on the DatPip when they happen. That's definitely not to knock, Shin Matt at all, but it's just more of like, it's just running calculated, really slow-paced game plan. It's more about just picking away and getting V-Trigger and activating.
Meanwhile, when DatPip gets it going, he just turns up the offense. Might activate super if he fills this meter up. We'll see.
Punish.
Oh.
Super.
Shin Matt's turn. Shin Matt's like, oh, I have full meter? All right, my turn.
Final round.
And rounds after Shin Matt. Jury looking super solid. You can't say nothing about that jury.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Reaction.
Ow.
And Buffalo, he saw the feet.
Blink of an eye.
The man saw the feet in the air. He said, not here, not today. but denied the Oki though, unfortunately. Big follow-up. That's usually what you want. When you do a super like that at the beginning of the round, what you want is a follow-up. You want the Oki. You want to start your game so you want even more help. Didn't happen here. Shin Matt though, getting the back though for the air, opened up. Oh, heavy, trying to get himself off the defense. Shin Matt's defense is immaculate. We've seen it before with the Bison. We're seeing it here with the Jury. All spent. Return. Back and forth. This is the game plan you want to see. But Daffy can open you up at any point. He's got a ton of meter.
Activates right there.
With that last hit. Matt with a double.
Oh,
Oh no! Made him crack. Brought the hammer down with that heavy.
Cammy
That
wins.
flips.
So now Dapip's up 2 games to 0. Now if you're Shin Matt, what's next? What do you do?
Man. I can't say switch because this character's gonna do better on paper than the other characters that he has probably. But you know, it doesn't matter because Shin Matt's going in. You gotta think about like how much time have you invested against, you know, Cammy. Out of all 3 of your characters, or maybe however many characters you have, how much time have you invested versus Cammy? And that may be to determine whether it be a bad matchup or a good matchup. Shin Matt sees something, he's going in. You think he can do it? He's locked in now. He's got to do it now.
Yeah, he's fighting from behind now.
Can't switch. You got to stick with it. Like firm. It's a throw.
Another one.
Blocked it out. Kicks dive kick. We waste a meter. It's okay. We'll get it back later. Unemployment. Blocked on the heavy kick. Okay, this is
Another throw.
The throw.
Okay. Okay.
It's like a slight delay.
Round 2.
Like the throw. Shin Matt maybe waiting for like your ECP. Or maybe just, you know, when she's enemy, but it looks like he's kind of just like, I'll give it a second, like a nanosecond, then going for the throw. Yeah, it's like
OS that everyone's been finding out about.
please, I really, if I can see their inputs, if you're not doing that new OS, we gotta talk. But anyway, bro, here we go. This didn't happen. We've been looking at earlier in previous rounds and previous games against other people. Shin Matt at a deficit is not a good look right here. The throw, that'll do it. Epic on match point.
Final round.
It's just when David gets a health lead,
He gets that health lead, and it's... The only thing I'm worried about now is just that resource. The resources he has. Because at
Yeah,
any point, you're just going to see Super come out. I honestly would
Shin
like,
Man.
wake up Super. Why not?
not. At that point, it'll miss. Yeah, he had to do the HDP because, like, if they're at certain angles, it might miss. So you're like, it just depends on the range of the character. That would have backed off. It doesn't matter as he gets to confirm here. Balls out. Shin Matt got this with the throw. There we go.
One down for Shin Matt now.
Jury
Shin Matt
wins.
just rubbing his feet. Rubbing his feet off.
Are we really talking about feet with Jury right
Listen, this character.
now? Oh,
This is why you just play this character. I'm not gonna say Shin Matt does, but I'm gonna say other people do, right?
oh,
There's a certain subset of people who play Jury for a certain
Round
reason.
1.
There's a certain subset of people who love watching this character, but I like watching Shin Matt play because of his defense. And punish, here we go. Shin Matt, not a big one, just gonna go for the back row. Again, it's not like big confirms. It's just like Shin Matt just pecking away, and it's working out because, you know, the health of this character of Cam isn't a large pool. It's a kiddie pool. And also the defensive choices just to block things out. Punish.
oh, that's getting punished.
Here we go. Jumps in, gets the cross up, the super.
How many times has Dapip been able to utilize Super in this match?
But that's a smart thing. That means that man's playing with the meter right. He knows how to, he knows how to invest. He knows how to spend.
He's
Everyone
pumping
else spinning,
something.
bro. Everyone else is out here spending their checks on nothing. They're spending their checks out on, you know, hot tubs and stupid stuff. Dapip's invested, so when everything goes back to normal, he's coming out with big bucks. It's working out for him. You see how things are working out. He gets the meter, goes for the confirm at the end. finish off Shin Matt. But you gotta will Shin Matt down. That's not an easy feat.
And again, Shin Matt in that same position where it's do or die here.
Get that match point. Move on, man. Grant's looking at him. Dash up throw. Great break. Dominica gets a conversion.
Block
Oh no, the big bait.
And
On the
gets
other
the
side. Oh, that
Oh,
one.
whoa, what was that? Oh, that was terrifying. Oh,
Hey, you don't leave.
I was like,
You
wait a
cannot
minute.
leave a first like that alive.
Final round.
Okay, whoa. He built up some meter, which is fine. That was probably one of the most ballsy things I've ever seen.
Yo, you don't leave anybody alive, especially not Street Fighter 5.
That bit
Rolling
right now is
tiptoe.
just like, thank you for that.
It's like, cool. Now I'm angry. David is mad.
Oh,
the shimmy.
no.
This should be done right here. Our David gonna super the finish.
Yep.
David will be moving on. Sitting on the throne.
Cammy wins.
But it's not over yet.
No, it's not. Definitely not over yet. We've got some, let's see who we got fighting down in losers. Alex Dot Dot and Jet Set duking it out. Shinakuma and Yardbird. Shin Matt will be waiting in losers finals. Florida, it's go time. I didn't mean to mimic the Street Fighter narrator, but
It's go time.
time. Gotta defend your house. Can't have these
You got
invaders
to.
coming in.
You don't want them on Twitter talking all that mess. You don't want, oh man, Florida, bro.
You're gonna get
More like
clips.
Frida.
You're gonna get clipped, put on Twitter. You're gonna get High Fight retweeting it. You're gonna get everybody talking about it. All right.
All right. Back out here. Everybody, again, thank you for watching the Juicy Weekly. I appreciate you. If you're playing, I appreciate you if you're watching. I'll be even more appreciative if you show some love to the Juicy team who has been putting these tournaments on. The Street Fighter, the Tekken, the Skullgirls, the Grand Blue, the Mortal Kombat, and the Dragon Ball. Hell, I'm sure if you came with enough people, they put on whatever you like. So make sure to show them some love in the chat, show them some love, on the social media spaces. Hit them with the Twitter post, the retweet, give them that Twitter clout, and show them some love in the match if they got them, or find a way to donate to Patreon or whatever. Do whatever you can to keep these things alive. I'm saying it over and over again.
One of my favorite sayings that we have on the team is where if we get 2 setups and 4 entrants, we'll run anything.
That's
There you
a
go.
good mantra right there.
That's a great mantra.
2 setups and 4 entrants. That's all you need.
That's easy breathe. Like you could convince, Joe Schmo up the street doesn't know what a fighting game is to come through.
That's how Beyblade was born.
I was gonna say these guys were at Beyblade, so come on.
I for real, if someone asked me to run a set in Beyblade, I don't know how to play Beyblade. But
Dude, just
do.
let
I
it
do.
rip, literally.
damn.
Just
Just
like building
literally let it
like
a
that.
deck. There's rules
Action.
and restrictions and all that
There's
stuff.
the Beyblade World Tour and everything. It's actually kind of insane.
It is.
Got a godlike. To have just like that's so sick. Have a tool.
I miss running Beyblade.
They'll come back. They'll definitely come back.
I feel like people are gonna be even more excited. Like if someone says, "Yo, run a set of Beyblade," like I would be like, "Yo, let's do it." I don't care. I'll play anything right now. Human contact,
Right?
Side to side, I'll run it all, bro.
Dude,
Like,
see me in Uno. I'm gonna run some Uno money matches.
run some Uno sets. I'm pretty godlike in Uno. Oh no, Jenga. Yo, Jenga.
Jenga? Oh, that's
You
a
ain't-
whole other beast.
Y'all ain't toppling me in Jenga. Anyone can see me right now. Y'all can save this for later. Anyone can see me in that. I'll run that any day of the week, bro.
I don't know, man. I kind of have superpowers with Uno. I can't even see the colors, and I still beat people.
Hey, see that's cheat. I don't know how you. I just forgot your color. How do you play the game?
I have video evidence from Chewy's in Tampa of me beating people in Uno.
How do
Yo,
you
that-
play
that's
Uno though?
Wild.
Let's see
How
who
do
was
you-
there.
Legitly.
How do I play Uno? Numbers, baby.
I
Not
know, but
colors,
like-
like numbers.
I guess like that's your main focus is like yeah, that works.
It's the
You
same
show
way
them?
I play Puzzle Fighter. Somehow I can still play Puzzle Fighter.
Damn, dude. That's
Except it's on a
wild.
crappy CRT. There was this one, I think at round 1, the Puzzle Fighter like screen was just so bad. Even normal vision people were like, no, these colors look wrong.
You're like, now you're in my world.
I'm like,
Now
welcome
we're-
to what I see.
Now you're like, yeah, that's. I'm willing to play anything now once we get off this quarantine. I'm telling you, man, these locals gonna be popping. People gonna be like, man, I'll play. Y'all can run it and Street Fighter 1 for all I care. Street Fighter the movie,
Oh god,
put my bracket. I'll do it.
I'm torn on that one. Old console version only because I don't feel like hearing the American arcade version.
Oh boy.
That voice acting? No
Oh
thanks.
god, I remember now. Oh no.
You really want that? Hurricane!
Yes!
Hurricane!
Arcade!
Can I
Yes,
get a
I want
shout out
that.
for people please pre-reg?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No,
Please pre-register.
yeah, I just see 2 games at 0 and it just makes me sad.
Oh no.
Listen, y'all. I know y'all are hungry. I know y'all need to get ready. I know your confirms is ugly. All right. I know your spacing is ugly. I know everything about your game plan is ugly. So what you need to do is come to these tournaments, come through and play. Come register as soon as possible. Because otherwise, when everything goes back to normal, everything you got is still going to be ugly. It's going to be just horrendous. I gotta throw it on the people like that. Because every time I look online, I see, oh, my character's low tier, or I can't beat this person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, have you practiced lately? Have you been playing online? Well, I don't do that. Well, guess what? That's why everything you do is ugly.
You know, all these Twitter warriors want to talk some shit, but
Especially
Are they in the
Smash
bracket?
players.
do you see these Twitter warriors in the bracket right now, St. Cola? I don't see anybody.
I don't see
anybody here.
I don't see them. All these people, oh, bro, I'm really good at blah, blah, blah. I'm nice at this, I'm nice at that. No, you ain't. Because you're not out here actually putting your foot down. You know what? I actually saw a money match today of someone got pieced up 5-0, right?
Yeah.
Got just defeated. I have more respect for that person than I do people who talk mess on Twitter and don't come through the tournament. Don't walk. And don't actually put their foot down to the damn game. I'm gonna be honest. I have more respect for that dude that got smoked after talking mess on Twitter. He played the game. He came through for the money match.
He showed up. That's what you gotta do. Step 1, show up. Step
Mhm.
2, get good. But
At the second,
you can't get good if you don't show up.
exactly, and that goes for people who are not maybe, good at fighting games in general. Like if you're not good and you're afraid of signing up, don't be. This is how you get practice, man. This is I've been playing, with our team for about 3 to 4, more than 4 years. 4 years, 3.5, one of those. I can't remember. Time is a concept to me that doesn't exist. But like I've seen people grow and get better. I've seen people who couldn't make it out of our quote unquote pools get out of pools. I've seen people who were pretty decent get out of pools at other tournaments, at Evo, Combo Breaker, things like that, right? So
Heck,
start the process.
I don't
Start
even
the
go 0-2 anymore. If I can't go 0-2 anymore, anybody can go not 0-2.
There it is.
1 and 2.
There you go. We'll get that 1 and
Let's
2.
go. Let's go.
Maybe that 2 and 2. That might be a
That's
buy.
That's the dream.
But honestly, come through, get the experience. And one of the best things is that you can also talk to the players. You get to also learn, talk to the local players and say, man, what could I have done in this matchup? Because while we are trying to kill each other in the game, outside of the game, we can be friendly. We can be nice and say, hey, you could do this, this, and this. That's one of the best parts of having this stuff on a weekly basis. You
Right.
get to actually watch the VODs and say, yo, Alex, I don't know why your Blanca is so ridiculous. How am I supposed to block this cross up? Is it even possible? Alex will be like, no, it's not possible. But at least you'll know. No, just kidding. I'm sure his stuff is. I'm sure you can feel this stuff. But just in general though, it's a good way to level yourself up faster than playing online, playing ranked mindlessly, and or just suffering in silence. Come through, come play.
Yeah, and plus the other benefit is you have video that you can study later. I mean, sure, you can go back and look at your replays on CFN, but if you're playing in a match on stream, there's people watching. There's gonna be more incentive for you to get better. So the next time you end up on stream, you don't get clowned and you don't get destroyed.
True story. No, I honestly, I played on stream. Last time I played on stream was against one of, I was in Chicago, one of our dudes. I have never played that wild but that strong with that character in my life. I was like on point, and I knocked him into losers, and I was like, hell yeah.
I mean, you're
And I
also
was like, on one stream, I'm powered up.
I mean, you're also like one of the best at team tournaments. Somehow you manage to like eliminate people, and you're like the dark horse for your team every time.
People don't know that because I commentate, I know people's tendencies, and so I just play off of that. I'm learning all the time, suckers.
How's
Oh,
that
the
for an
com-
idea though, Alex? Team tournament exhibitions. I know that Street Fighter League
Wait,
attempted
what?
team tournament exhibitions. What if we took like, I don't know, 5 of Chicago's best guys and put them up against 5 of Florida's best guys, and you streamed it on the Juicy channel?
I'm
I'm
scared
sure
of that
people-
internet connection, honestly.
I mean, I am too, but I'm sure people would show up, and if we threw like, I don't know, a matcherino and a pot bonus.
Yeah, like
Listen.
free entry, put a pot. I guess they'll be willing to do it, but it's just like
Might as well just try it. Well,
One day,
see, the thing
one
is, yeah, that'd be a cool idea because NLBC did it with, Street Fighter Reddit,
Yeah.
and it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
And they had
Some of them
fun-
were in
they
a.
had some fun- and I mean, what's his name? Who did it? Rushdown almost OCV'd Team NLBC, and he was in Florida.
Talk to him.
So
Just it's
Who
an
is
idea
the
we can think
person?
about.
and I mean, I'm not gonna be biased here or anything, but I feel like 5 of Chicago's players, not even Chicago's best, could hold their own.
I think they could.
I
Florida's
feel
got some great players too.
Yeah.
But I want to see the Clash of the Titans. Or what happens if
Also, you can't put dual Kevin and Rob CV on Team Florida because that's not worth it.
I love it when players do not communicate. Where's this guy from? So an issue with one of the matches going on with Yardboard and Shinakuma is I'm trying to figure out where Yardbird is. I don't know if he's still playing Shinakuma. Shinakuma after a connection test. I'm getting no response from Yardbird.
Yeah, he doesn't have to shoot its CEO.
This is one of the most hardest parts. It's like when you got to figure out what is the issue. It could be the game, it could be not. But if I have 2 players that are both on the Discord saying there was connection issues and he's not responding, we got some issues. I would like it if this man please respond.
the Shinakuma is going 2-1. Oh wait. Talking out in the Discord real quick here. Sometimes someone be hitting them cords outside construction.
Weather could be another factor too. I remember a Midwest Tekken tournament here basically got bodied because of just horrible weather. We got
Damn.
a flash flooding. There's like the Chicago River is actually taller than Lake Michigan right now, so it's flowing in reverse.
That's wild.
Did you see that?
Damn.
Like there's
I haven't been
video.
outside that part.
Oh,
But there's video of that?
there's video
Like
of
how-
like the parking garages in the city downtown are all flooded because water's just
Oh.
rushing in, and there's cars that
Wait,
have been
for
like
real?
yeah, there's cars like underwater because it's been flooding so much.
Oh, yeah. Bro. That's ridiculous. That's
Not gonna
crazy.
stop raining, and it's not gonna stop raining this week. So,
For people who don't know, Chicago has we have like a nice big river in the middle, and I feel like we didn't really. I mean, maybe we did, but like we didn't really
Alright, we got some.
Know how that's gonna affect things.
Alright,
You
perfect.
got a match?
Yeah, okay. We got some insight with Yardbird. He joined the Discord. Scores are done. It's just servers today are not the best.
Or are they doing maintenance right now? Isn't it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I think they're gonna they're holding off on maintenance for like a few more weeks or whatever,
Okay, bless.
because they didn't have as many people. To work on it.
That maintenance included implementing Altamore's netcode patch.
The thing is, they're on the right track. Literally, what they have is like everyone was like right before COVID started. Everyone was like, okay, if they work on this, this could be what Altamore like has. This could be what Altamore like, you know, that same level of Altamore, right?
Right.
But the thing is, COVID happened. Like, COVID happened. Their workforce is down, and so like whatever we were gonna get is dusted. And in the time that we needed it, you know, like this is the time that we needed online the most.
Yeah. And you know what's funny?
Dang.
People laughed when Alex Valle said that online would be the future of tournaments, and then look what happened.
You know, no one could have predicted it, but no one was prepared for it. I mean, it just be like that, though. You know, this is one of those things where people have to understand that things like this are going to happen, and it's better that this happens so early into the quote-unquote life, early life of like Street Fighter 5 or sorry, fighting game esports. Have it happen now, so that you know maybe developers can think about that later on. But we're gonna think about.
Luckily, there are some developers that have already thought of it, though. So hopefully, it's just a matter of other games catching up.
Talk to him, goddammit, talk to him.
Mike Z would like a word with some of you.
Listen, he's already had his words on Twitter. You know, he was grinning ear to ear
He's
when
so
he saw
good.
that announcement.
And then you know what
Yeah,
he did? You know what he did? He had the balls to release a netcode update for a game that hasn't really had many updates in like how many years? For Skullgirls. Mike Z was like, "Oh, you guys are complaining. Other games are complaining about no netcode updates. I'm gonna give my game a netcode update because I can." And he did.
Wildin', dude.
And he did. He's just flexing at this point.
That Mike Z, he was the future. Everyone clowned him in the you know, they bring him all up, you know, and stuff and Twitter. But yo, Mike Z's this and that. But Mike Z was the future. He knew. Can't clown him anymore.
Speaking of knowing, here we go. Alex Shin Akuma.
Fight.
As expected.
Yeah, this is
Rocket the mains.
Akuma has a lot of tools. The back heavy fears from just like dealing with the ball pressure. You do back heavy fears, and then cancel. This is not as partial as doing a deeper. So Akuma does have some great tools against Blanca. But again, this is Akuma, so you cannot get pieced up too much. Watch what that does is right there, the knockdown. Put back the corner. Careful those fireballs. Oh no! Deny on the jump in. Ball in the corner, plus frames. Here we go. There's the back heavy.
Fireballs coming. EX Blanca Ball. Saving Alex Data.
You know what? He had the help to play with that too, because he wouldn't have died from the punish. So even with super on deck, they would have taken it off. Shin Akuma taking off the shirt. Shin Akuma got the costume code. Yo, you know he's trying. You know he's trying. Nice cancel. Red fireball. Great live. Alex Data getting anti-air.
Nice. Oh, the EXT.
Oh!
X.
Oh, he jumped on the other side. EXTP. He said, "You're not gonna block whatever I do now. I'm just gonna do that. Put him to the corner. It's done so high." Adding up for Shin Akuma here. Skill. Fireball follow up. Alex nervous. It just really kind of dominating the ground game.
Good patience there, avoiding the electricity.
I kick denial.
Uh-oh.
TP comes out this time.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't work. I see this one before. But the book, it doesn't matter.
Man.
You did not read the audio book though.
Oh, it just
Oh,
EDs
the
the punish.
activation. activation for the screen freeze and DPing right after. Yo, Shinakuma.
Fight.
Still in it.
Literally dunked the Blanca ball.
Round he goes. Back nice.
Yeah,
the back.
nice.
Yo, you know
He's been ready
Shinakuma's
for
done it.
those.
He's been labbing this character. He's like, I don't want to get pieced up by a Blanca. I'm sure they play, but I'm sure that he spent quite a bit of time in the lab. This is again
Another one, another punish for the Blanca ball.
after you get built there too. You saw it come out, just knock him out of the sky.
Shinakuma's turning like Michael Jordan or something.
Alex Dodd though with a stun. See how quick that happens. You might have the consistency with this character. You might have like the protocol down pack, but like a few hits and you're going to die. There you go. Oh no! A punish. Alex Dodd will definitely take.
That was just
Blanca
game
wins.
one.
See, that's the thing. That's what makes it so frantic. The back and forth between the two players. The swinging, dude. That's just the first set, and then for the first match, you got one more to play, right? You got another one to play. Now things could get shifted. What if Shinakuma says, "I want to play lane"? Because honestly, Akuma's one of those characters. I mean, I think any character in any game can play lane to some extent. Akuma has a lot of ways of playing lane. We've seen it with other fighting game players. Samurai, Tito, sometimes they can all play lane. Shinakuma, I'm sure he's got it in him too. That gets blocked, the real pun. It's Todd's. Or heavy punch for him. Walking out, dot, not getting opened up with a throw tech at all. Oh, and plus the noggin, crack it open.
From Alex.
As we trigger. There it is, gonna pop that sucker. Lands on the fireball, going for the setup. Go box from Alex. I've seen that one too. Gets dropped by this one.
Gotta watch out.
Back
Get
jump.
flipped.
Like the idea, unfortunately, it was not the right time. Saw the health just drain. I'm sure the whole brain from Shinakuma eyes as he got hit by all of that.
Now Alex is one round away from moving on to face Shin Matt.
He's got one shin to deal with right here. Got another one coming up.
Nice.
Pops over. Such great spacing too. Could do it a second time this time. Shinakuma had the back piece ready. I like the fireballs that kind of stopped the counter crowd. Just walk on his, but not that Tatsu. That was not confirmed. Was it a big punish to Alex? E-bar building over on Alex's side. He's looking for that final hit.
He's got some resources too. He can play with something.
By the tag.
There it
Getting
is.
blessed with a go Retsu Ha.
Shinakuma staying alive.
Final round. Fight.
When he's not making, when the whiffs don't come out or the confirms land, it's his game. But it's just like a few things here and there that just give Alex that victory, gives him the, gives him the play that he needs. Get blessed.
Not able to punish his Blanca ball so far. There's one of them though. Nice.
DPs have been absolutely immaculate because if he misses one, it's like half your health. It's a good portion. You just get that ripped off. Good neutral jump. This thing with this character has all these tools, but if you misuse them, you could get pieced up as Alex goes with the reset. No, denial. The NCP Tatsu trying to stay alive. Backing off. He's got feature. Got some bar to work with off the top. It's gonna go to him and the carry. Him right out of this tournament. Alex with the V trigger comeback.
Blanca wins.
And that was so smart from Alex to use V trigger. Well, I think those fireballs, and that's why that's not guaranteed. Those V trigger fireballs from Akuma are not guaranteed. You can't just throw those out there, especially when they have those resources. They'll pull right through them. Alex moving on. Just he's hungry too. He wants to move on too. He's looking for that grand finals again. He's got one more to go. Shin, Matt. I'm gonna swing at.
Last chance to defend the house in Shin Matt. Otherwise, you got yourselves a Georgia Grand Finals.
That's the thing. Last week, what was it? Last week, it was the two states against each other, but it might not even be like that today. It might not even be like that today.
The invaders are coming in, and the invaders are putting in work.
See, I love to see, but that's the thing is it gives you that hunger. So I don't want to lose to Georgia or any other place. I want to set my flag down and keep it down. Have the game to warm up.
I think last week it was this was grand final, Shin Matt versus Alex, yeah. But now they're meeting up in losers finals. So I wonder if Shin Matt will start off with Jury again, or if he'll just go Bison.
Wondering that too. You know, I'm curious because like I'd like to see something different. You know, try something different. You tried Jury last week, unless you've got some specific practice against Juan, which you may have.
Yeah, I mean his Jury looked really good today though. So it could. He does have a game to play with again, losers finals, so first of 3.
Long haul here. Strap in, clip in, whatever you gotta do. Some games to play. Street Fighter V. We're getting closer to grand finals, but we have one more set before that. Alex versus Shin Matt. I love these names. Alex versus Shin. Or Alex versus Matt. It's good. You got people in the chat saying don't say ... but that's part of the name. That's the flourish. That's the fun stuff. You got him with the Alex ... Like it's like you're like saying Alex.
What if the ... is like literally just like 2 pauses? So you just call him Alex, and you have to pause.
Like if CPT starts up or chat people say my full name.
Round 1.
Sephiroth 420 69 X. I ain't that serious. That's all you get.
Here we go.
We will get.
Like I said, the Jury was looking good.
It's improved from last week, but you know, is it improved enough to take on Alex? Is this enough?
This is a really good start. This is a really good start for Shin Matt.
Skill.
Oh no!
You said that.
I know. All it takes is one punish.
Your stun's high.
There's that stun. It's gonna happen.
That's doing this character gets you in that. Oh,
Shin Matt's still alive.
Maybe try to go for a reset
Super.
there. Swing and bang.
1 pixel left for Alex.
Put it on the table.
Block them all. We're online, baby. You're in a different state. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna wake up EX.
Do it early in the set, so that's in their mind. It's like, oh, he's that type of player. They must have, okay, you like that? All right. You gotta have those endurance on deck. If you don't have those endurance on deck, you get fucked. I took that. There. Locking up. There you go. Nice one from the Blanca ball. Matt, you got a Jury. You know how to deal with this ball. But it's Alex is so hard to read. You want to spin that catch, but again, for how long? How long will that be a problem? Will this get baited out, and then can I get a ton of hit? Hopping on over,
Just jumping around here.
Action, but here we go. Shin Matt finally able to activate V-Trigger. Been up for that for a while.
Counter EX block the ball's coming again.
Oh man, caught him. Trying to press up button, interrupted it, but the counter hit on the wake up buttons right there. Alex so close to doing it.
Oh no! Right idea, just the spacing wasn't there.
Unfortunate. Alex
Don't
caught
say the
with it.
Okay,
Alex.
I had to stop you from saying the dots.
I was like, I was gonna run the pause.
See?
You know,
There we
I
go.
guess we're the local. I'll give you the local flavor. That's what y'all want. You want the local seasoning. I'll hit you with local seasoning. If I see my man Alex ... in the big bracket, I'm I'm running them dots, all right?
I mean, he's connecting the dots for sure right now.
It's all working out. But here we go, Shin Matt. Trying to flip the script, hit him with the flip mode. I don't know what's gonna happen. Successful jump. Saw a lot of movement. Locking up, throwing up the fireball. EX. Walk back. And speaking of punishes, nice whip punish. So I'm sticking out that button. Gonna clip him for it. The Blanca bite.
Dinner time.
Let's come back. This character gets a lot more dangerous when she has a meter. One more conversion into super, or really doesn't even need super to do it. Alex, let that happen. Yeah, you know, that. And that's one of the things, when she hits V-Trigger, Universal is not a bad option. Makes her good for the time. And it works out for Alex Dot.
Oh, God.
Round 2. Fight.
Dot. Sorry, Dot. Looking to win. Oh, nice. The back jump away from the EX commander. It's a bar for it. It's a room
Blood
between.
electricity, nice.
Take throw. I like that. Kind of dominate the space on the ground a little bit because he hasn't shown use the block ball well enough to stop you. You throw out the projectile and you have the ground game on lock. Jump again, trying to find that forward move over and over. Oh, it's no!
Again.
How many times we're not Akuma? We're not Akuma, you cannot DP those that well.
And that throw gets punished. Shin Matt has been starting every round amazing. Just not able to close it out, and Alex might be able to here. Oh,
Confirm, wake up, EXDP. Either person could do it. Overhead connect. Alex.
a little bit of a scare.
Blanca
But he's up
wins.
2-0.
I see you in the chat. Degenerate. You're right. We're seeing degenerate play. There's some footsies. But you're working out. Just not respecting things on wake up, just going in. Alex is closer and closer to that grand finals that he wanted.
Round
Again.
one.
And Shin Matt locking in again to Jury.
You know, I feel like, you know, Bison does pretty well. Maybe even, maybe slightly in Bison's favor. But the thing is, it's like, I feel like you have to practice that matchup with any character that you run. So you have to really be practicing this. Like, I really ran this character with this matchup over and over again. It might be a factor of that, Shin Matt being like, listen, I know how to play Jury against Blanca, regardless of how it looks on paper. This is what I know.
Yeah, I mean, another good start for Shin Matt. But as I've said before, he's been starting off great, but not able to close these out.
Let's have
There you go.
a huge lead right here. A little bit.
Alex just hopping around. What? That was interesting.
Listen, he's trying to get a hold of him, but there's a jump in.
Oh,
The
that was a
DP right there
perfect.
for the perfect.
Round 2.
Now, several more rounds to go.
Shin Matt does have a perfect right here. Seeing signs of life. Seeing the bleep on the screen. Got him tag and grabbed nothing but air. Got punished for it. Locking up. And Matt able to get some of the stocks on the bottom. That's what Jury shines, right? She has to get the stocks going.
Alex looking like that ghost from Mario, just kind of crouching and waiting.
He's match hard. Always be charging. ABC. What you're seeing is maximum Blanca play. Highest levels. Shin Matt stuffing it though right now. Gets a DP. The shimmy. Big fight right here. Was the super confirmed. Overhead. Shin Matt still in this with the EX to finish. Okay, Shin Matt. Okay.
He's withered the storm a little bit. Still got to win 2 games though.
Yeah, it's not over yet, right? Like, you got 2 more to go, and that person only has to win 1, and you're locked in on Jury. You can't switch.
Yep.
So whatever you do, you got to make the adjustments and things that you need to do
Round 1.
as soon as possible. You don't have time to wait. You don't have time to fool around. I like the ideas that are from it's not overwork themselves. You know, getting the stocks going and really using the V-trigger to full effect and saving that bar. It's it for super. Matt starting to understand this game plan. I like the neutral jumps too. It's just the spacing too. Using that wall speed, the dashes, just go under stuff. Positioning, working out for shit Matt right now. Oh yeah, scoop up on the other side.
All but nice to get out of there.
Hard to play it out. Kind of caught. Matt's gonna take full advantage. Being able to activate V-trigger, this is big right here. Make up the deficit real quick.
Yeah.
The throw. See those confirmed? She's able to just gonna roll. The mini rolls on the other side, the cross up. You thought you had goofy stuff? Yo, check out Jerry.
Round 2. Fight.
Getting punished.
Shin Matt getting a little bit more risky with those DPs. I like that. Fox is not gonna stop you from doing it. Fox is gonna stop you from doing those EXPs. Throw him out, you know? Prove to me that you'll stop me. Again, I like that. Just having that pressure on the ground, making the mental stack go up, making him say, look, I gotta worry about the ground stuff too.
Oh,
Alcohol starting to work out, but firm off them too.
EX DP. Activation.
Oh, from the other side, that could have been a punish. Alex got a little bit too happy. He got the crank grab, probably input error. Doesn't matter as he gets it confirmed. This should be a finish right there. Alex ... on match point. Gotta hit him with the ... because
Final round.
well, all right. He's about to put the grand finals. Gotta put the respect on the man's name. Shin Matt still in this stuff. Takes this round.
All these resources.
I mean, that's what Jerry is. This is where Jerry shines. She's got to have all her stocks up. And it's difficult to get those going. So it's a blessing when you're able to get that stuff on deck. All right, has a P skill too, as well. See, on the other side. Which way did he go? Hit him with a non-hit.
There's that Blanca ball. EX connects.
This is big.
Oh,
Dash up at this point. This is big. What am I talking about?
Nice
The
overhead.
throw bait, punish, super.
not
Dead,
quite
dead,
dead, but the other
overhead.
overhead. Shin Matt ties it up 2 games apiece.
Win.
Shin Matt has fought back from the dead with this jury. I gotta wonder what Alex ... is thinking.
Not messing around. He's, you know, some people are saying he's messing around. I don't know. Shin Matt looking kind of solid. I don't know if it's him messing. I can't say it's him messing around.
I can't even say
Unless-
the shoes because there are no shoes.
Fight.
I won't say nothing. I don't know Shin Matt like that, so I won't call it. But you know, great players. And then speaking of great players, Shin Matt's in it. Pressure, back it up. Oh, it's a counter hit version. What up for this though? Shin Matt answering back, knocking up.
Oh,
EX goes right there. Pick throw. Big jump in right here. This should be stunned. No.
There's
Oh yes, it is.
He's got this done. And not enough though. Oh, and then-
Overhead. He walked right into it again. Alex on match point.
Round 2.
He walked right into that overhead.
But Shin Matt's been in this position before. He's seen this way too many times.
He's about to turn the script. He's about to switch the alternate ending, put himself in grand finals, and it'll be up against someone completely different. The pickup, the throw. So back it up. I love the back dash.
Okay, good.
Punish. It's just that Alex, he knows he's going for the activation.
Stuffs the EX. The reverse looks on Alex.
Put it up. Make Jury waste her stuff. The back walk, the punish. There's a little bit more. Shin Matt does have meter on deck to do
Got
it.
reflex.
Overhead.
Okay, there
Trying
you
to
go.
do another one.
Oh,
He's another confirmed for super.
the reversal.
Reversal.
1 pixel for Shin Matt.
Mess up on the other side. go Shin Mat. Alex, dot. Final game, final round.
Did you
Taking it to
expect
the
it to be
wire.
like this? Did you expect this?
Not in my wildest of dreams where I thought Shin Mat, his jury, could come back. Did the homework. He said, I'm doing the homework, the extra credit. I'm gonna do the after school activities. I'm gonna put the work in. So I put this man down.
We're seeing a
I'll
good
get
start.
crazy with it.
A good start from Shin Mat.
So we can save EXCP though. Shin Mat is in the driver's seat.
Blocking that. Nice.
Yo, I love that. Target combo, the jump back, air to air. Try to do it again. No going this time though. Jump in.
One
Okay, look at that
sequence
stun.
can change everything. One
The jump
sequence
in.
change everything. The TP gets blocked. Done.
Alex, getting on after this combo. Yes, sir.
You hate to see it end that way, but oh man, good stuff to Shin Mat, but Alex just able to clutch it out. Moves into grand finals. We're gonna have a Georgia grand finals.
George, you let them invade. What's going on, Florida? And
The
now,
invaders are here. The invaders are just now basically Duelist is gonna be sitting there like Julius Caesar, like carry on. I'm just picturing
continue.
Duelist right now, just like chilling. There's people like fanning him with people are fanning him with giant leaves. He's got grapes being fed to him. He's like, all right, a Georgia Grand Finals. All right, proceed.
You're sounding like I
Run
have
it.
my own duelist kingdom.
Oh yeah,
How do
literally,
we know you don't?
it's in the works. Supposedly.
But in the works has been some great Street Fighter V action of the juicy variety, more edition, but not anymore. And there's gonna be a Georgia Grand Final. Well, I gotta say it's been some amazing matches so far. We closed it out with some great ones. That Pip out here versus Alex. Alex wanted to retain that seat from last week, but we'll do it because a new challenger.
He's got to
Can.
win too. He has
Gotta
got to
win
win too this time.
2 sets. Man, it's dang, who could have thought, man? Now you guys gotta watch the Florida people gotta sit here and watch the Georgia people play on their lobby. But that's good because that'll make you guys hungry for next week and come back and start swinging even harder. And Shin Mat was on the verge. You gotta give him big credit here.
Yeah.
On the verge, way better than last week. Like that was to the wire.
Yeah, that
Like-
was a crazy finish this time.
And I can only imagine how strong Shin Mat will be next week. There'll be Shin True Mat or Ultra Shin Mat. Who knows what evolved form we're gonna see him next. But right now, what we're gonna see is Alex versus Dan Vip.
Are we
This is
saying
going
his
to
name
be
correctly?
Grant.
Are we sure it's not DAP VIP?
Dab VIP.
Okay. Just wanted to
Okay.
make sure. Just wanted to
Should
make
corrected
sure.
us.
Because everyone's been correcting our pronunciations and stuff.
Grand finals, the Juicy Weekly. We're gonna see some Blanc on Cammy action. Again.
High flying, acrobatic stuff, high powered octane offense.
Dap had won it, before. He sent him down to losers. Alex working his way up, clawing his way up with the Blanca hands. See if there's been any adjustments that have been well enough to put, Tampa down to losers with him and reset the bracket. Crouching Mina kick, spiral arrow. Oh no! Faded at the DP, they get a big punish though. Autopilot a little bit too hard there, Alex. Go live, still breathing here. Cool, Activision. Multi-Shim, he's trying to make him,
Alex
trying to open him up.
EXDP coming out from DAP VIP.
You knew it was coming, bro. You knew. The minute there was too much pressure. Death has been doing it all damn day, all
Nice.
damn night. The bait, punish, done. Epic.
These two are sparring partners, so DAP VIP definitely has some notes.
And you see Alex went back to V-Skill 1. Not even going for the V-Skill 2 stuff. That bumper right there. Bumper, I wish you would. I wish you jump. He's gonna get hit. If not, I'm gonna go in. Meeting time. Full jumping. Is he one pumping well enough?
decibel meter from DapVip, so you know a super's coming. You know a super's
I mean,
coming.
if I'm DapVip, I just need like maybe one more sequence, maybe 2 more sequences. Actually, one more. We'll do it right here.
Might not even
Arrow.
need it.
It's almost at a chip. And now that V-Trigger's on, there's no B-reversal chance. No! This could be a big turnaround. That's it.
Waiting patiently.
Out looking for that headshot. Played hours and hours of Fortnite. I know what I'm doing.
There's a super. And chips.
Right through good stuff. The DapVip right there. Taking the first game.
Cammy wins.
So
Right,
like
DapVip.
last week's champion, already down 1 and needs to reset this bracket.
Yeah, you gotta. It's difficult, you know. The V skill, I feel like the V skill 2 wasn't like the worst idea. V skill 1, I think too much leverage.
Round 1.
Well, I don't know. It's just a lot of DapVip just smothering him. Yo, speaking of V skills,
I
the
love how
chop kick.
DapVip in the chat just said I messed up.
I messed up. I need to clean up my
Still
control.
won the game. Still messed up.
That's the one who wants to win right there. They're like, and I don't care if, you know that I won that. My confirm's a little sloppy to clean that up. So the big here, yo, DP, we're on the edge. Just scraped him and it worked out. Crush counter from Elk. Off the heavy. Man, that's a punish. I think Alex thought he had V-Trigger gonna cancel off the slide. Didn't happen. Now he does. Off the heavy punch. EX the
Oh, all the way up to the ceiling, which needs to be washed.
and then with the touch the sky, Kanye West. What you thought?
No
Big
punish.
punish. Fine.
EX blocked
Again.
again. He was ready. He was definitely ready.
Okay, that's one thing that we talked about this earlier. That's one thing you have to worry about against Cammy. Is her aerial approach. It's difficult, and if your character can't deal with that, you have to hold that. But luckily, Blanca does have some good options. Blanca ball, with that. The EX Blanca balls, crouching medium punch is actually not that bad of an option too. But you got to be on point. Alex ... was that time. See how it happens the rest of the set. EX DP, there we go. He heard me.
Yeah, he finally gets out of that corner. Tapped it though. Oh no.
Okay, I do not like whipped EXDPs like that. Wasting a bar,
And a
getting hit
whip
with big
grab.
damage. Getting a little too thirsty there. Had that little limb out there for a little too long.
Activate.
Dash up. Tech. And the punish right there. DapVip just swinging and it's working out.
Final round.
And again, DapVip's aerial approach has been a little bit different. Every single match. Yep. There, the throw in the corner. This is bad again. This character, Blanca, does not have a 3-frame. Hold that pressure, or he has to use EXDPs to get out. There you go. Rainbow ball out of there. Touch the sky. Up, there we go. Blanca ball to the corner. I'm gonna jump in. If you're not gonna do anything, I'm gonna jump in.
Oh no.
Base out. That's the thing about the movement of the character. I think, in some formats, Blanca do pretty well. Kind of mess up the spacing of the DPs.
Activation time. Block balls get blocked.
We'll know that. Deal with that stuff. Okay. V-Trigger just needs one more confirm.
No.
There it is. Damn it. Look.
The VIP.
You hit it with the VIP.
I'm calling him the VIP.
That VIP is taking it.
Wait, what?
VIP, I'm like, can't wait to see him at DreamHack and call him that.
Oh man.
Dang.
If there
Hit him
was-
with the VIP. Bro, he's about to take Alex downstairs and say, no. You can't be up here with me. VIP only.
Yeah.
He wins this next one. Go back to character. Like, is Alex gonna switch to Honda?
I don't
we've
think
seen,
so. That'd be
or maybe
fun.
he's going, or maybe a new V skill.
Yeah, I was gonna say most likely a new V skill.
Or it could be just a break. I mean, this is, when they go back like this, back to the battle lounge, it's just a kind of, you don't know what they're going to do, right? They can either switch a character, switch their B skill, B trigger, any of those things, or just take a breather, just be like, okay, I gotta ice this dude down a little bit. He's getting a little too hot.
Yeah.
I gotta make it chip.
Sometimes, you gotta kill the momentum whatever way you can. Oh, wait a minute.
So,
Wait a minute.
He's pulling out the sumo spear. Bro, we getting sweaty with it.
I don't know if this is the white flag or if this is just something to try and throw him off.
Listen,
For those who I
this is not the most fun matchup for Han. I don't think he's got to really be anti-airs. He's got the headbutt in some cases, the standing heavy punch, stop sign, air to air them. But it just runs their game plan, right? And some others is character. But then again, Honda's one of those characters where you can make a comeback from a deficit, even in losing match, because he just dumps out damage. But will it be like that? I don't know. That's it though.
Remember, Alex is locked in now. He's got to go 3 games with Honda.
Just imagine, you got to run this all the way with Honda, make the reset. That can't be fun. And you gotta find that solidity with this character ASAP. You can't lose any of the matches at all.
Throwing
Have the
hands,
spacing.
just throwing them hands.
Of course, I mean that's the good thing about B skill 2. It's one of the things that made this character way more viable this season. You get the plus frames, keep the pressure on. Even more so, EX. It's on the other side. It's your turn.
And
Kept going in though. Okay.
The palms are sweaty. I see Mom Spaghetti in the chat.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, I see you with this Honda. You got a Honda. FF can adjust though. Again, this is just one round. It'll all be data. It's a confirm. No arrow. Another one to the corner. Your reversal pushes them off. And they're trying to stock up and then some, but the EXDP or EX headbutt, basically like a DP. Usually it's an anti-air. Push him back in the corner. Doesn't matter. FF is way too aggressive.
Oh man.
It's super sweaty right here.
Just throw the
Trying
hands
to-
out.
It's on her. And no social distancing. Stay away.
Oh, yeah.
The gray health adding up for the tree.
Got
That's
it.
fine, but this isn't.
Oh my god. Alex on the board.
Okay. Was this the
Honda
change
wins.
that was necessary? Was this the change?
This ain't a white
that we
flag
needed?
anymore. This is the raging bull.
That was not expected. You see this man shaking his head saying, I can't believe Alex pulled out a Honda like that. I can't believe he pulled out a Honda.
Pushing buttons
Round
while he's
one.
plus.
Fight.
That's the Honda way though. I feel like you gotta be ignorant with this character. The character is designed to be ignorant. I don't mean that in a but he's designed to be disrespectful. Designed to take an approach to frustrate you, right? So if you're not piecing up the character, he's gonna run the game. You gotta keep the pressure on, or you see the ace butt slam come out, or the feature will come out, and suddenly you've lost all your health. Here we go, activation. Nice, just walk under punish.
Oh, look,
Yes.
now he connects.
Butt slam. Slam again. Back it up. I like that.
Tried it
Call
once
them out.
more time, gets punished.
And there we go. DP match point. VIP.
Round 2.
Mission's not complete yet, sir. You got
It's
one
not.
more round.
We got one more. It's not closing time just yet. Don't put the chairs on the table just yet. Miss, I think right here. Careful about those. I'll sniff that out at any point.
Mission's not from Alex. Oh, stuffs the EX.
Oh, nice. Anti-air with the headbutt. That's something you have to space out very well. It's kind of easy feat.
Definitely turning on the offense right now.
And again, it's the aerial approach. He's just mixing everything up. Right, doesn't take his turn back to attack. You know,
Back in the corner.
Gray line. Hurts. One hit's gonna hurt. Nice check on the incoming. He knew to check the dash. He's super close to doing it. You see the meter at the bottom, RJ.
Yeah,
You see the
he's
meter
got
at the bottom.
There it
He's
is.
gonna go with a super. Epic is your champion of Juicy as he gets him with the finish. The CA, the Cammy play. That's VIP quality.
Cammy wins.
How do you beat
Georgia.
someone in Georgia? You gotta bring someone else from Georgia.